Graduating, it's a big accomplishment that you should really be proud of, but it's only the beginning if you make a decision. So I'm going to talk to you really brief about making choices. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself, my history to getting to this point. Then I'm going to give you some pointers that I want you to think about. And then I'm going to talk to you about after I made a decision and I made a choice, what those choices have led me to. So I am now 40 years old. I am from Brooklyn. I have 5 brothers and 2 sisters. I'm the eldest. We grew up poor. And we grew up with 2 working parents who basically had to work 7 days a week in order to provide for me and my siblings. But what I wanted to make sure that I did with my life was make a decision that education was really important. So if you make the decision that education is what you're going to accomplish, then you will. Statistically, we were told that we weren't going to succeed. We were told statistically that we would all fail because of our families, because of our neighborhoods, and statistically, that's what they're saying about you. And I'm going to be very blunt, as I said to Ms. H earlier, that I would rather tell you the truth than to lie to you about what lies ahead. Statistically, they do not believe the world will say that you will fail. But I'm here to tell you that you can succeed despite of what your beginnings are. So, despite of that statistic, me and my siblings often dreamed about what we wanted to do. We dreamed about the houses we wanted. We dreamed, is it too loud? Okay. I will not use this. We dreamed about the houses that we wanted. We dreamed about the cars. We dreamed about the clothes and the vacations and all of those things. But in all of those dreams, we realized that we had to make a decision. We had to decide that if we wanted those things we dreamed about, that we watch on television, that we see all of people have, that we had to make a decision that education was going to bring us to that point. So we made a decision that grades were going to be important, that we were going to help each other, that grades would be something that would help us propel. We agreed that no matter what clothes we wore or where we went or where we didn't go, that if education pushed us forward, that I would have the opportunity to do some of the things I'm going to tell you about later on. So now today, 6 of the 8 kids are entrepreneurs. My brother owns a barbershop, if anyone's familiar with Brooklyn, on Notion Avenue between Halsey and Macon. My sister is a fashion designer. My brother he runs a fleet management company for not-for-profits. My other brother is a fashion stylist and hairstylist. And those things because we dreamed and then we made a choice. And we realized that, and I'm going to keep coming back to that same decision, because if you make up in your mind that you want more than what you have today, you can achieve it. So, college. I met Mr. Small through a college roommate, and I was at Lincoln University in Pennsylvania. And I went for a year and a half, but I had to come home because we didn't have the money. My parents didn't have it, and I did not take out enough loans, so I had to come back here to New York to continue my education. And in doing so, I drove 3 days a week to Pennsylvania because I made a decision that no matter what, I was going to get my education. So every Monday morning, every Wednesday morning, and every Friday morning, I drove 3 hours or 3.5 hours to Lincoln University in Oxford, Pennsylvania. And that was something that a lot of people statistically said I wouldn't be able to do, I wouldn't be able to accomplish, but I made the decision and the choice. And I hope that if there's nothing you get from me today, is that if you make up your mind, it will happen. So I came home and I did what I had to do, and because of those type of decisions and those type of choices, I graduated from Lincoln. I went to law school, and I've been an attorney now for 12 years. I have a master's in public administration from Baruch College. I have a couple certifications. I have been to 33 countries. I've spoken publicly to people in 3 countries, Cuba, Ireland, Vancouver, and Barbados. I have taught at York College and at Baruch College. I'm an author of a book that I have brought some posters for all of you to have as well. And I say all of those things not because I think it's an opportunity to brag about it. It's because if I did it because of statistics who said that I couldn't do it, that means you can do it as well. A lot of times there are going to be things where you feel like you have to have a big attitude or big ego, or you have to be popular. You don't. If you make a decision now, 10 years from now, you'll be able to do whatever you want to do. I decided that time management was important. So for me, I didn't go to parties. We went to parties once in a while, etc., because I think we should enjoy your life and you should enjoy life as well. But what we realized is that if I wanted to be able to party in another country, I had to decide that in high school,